Ark Survivors, it's Mark here and welcome to the Sanctuary Ark and Ark Survival Evolved custom map. Here with Eve, day 58, 11:36. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one here because not long after I've done this video I've actually updated this area, and personally I think it's far better. We shall see. Yeah, the city area on the map here is basically that big oblong area, or rectangle area. Yes, it's actually quite a large area. It's a bit of a waste, actually, as it is at the moment, considering we have a similar area in the Underworld, which I'm not going to alter. So I thought I'd rather have two similar. We've got some Trudons there, we'll be careful of those. There's a few of them. Yeah, it's getting distracted by those. Yeah, I'd rather have two areas that are very similar, one in the Upperworld, one in the Underworld. Yes, and another thing to note, I am thinking of moving the obelisk. I'm thinking of bringing the other two in as well. I'll maybe placing them in different areas just to experiment with mostly. Oh, we've got an elite dragon over there. Right, let's check that out and see what level we have with that. Now, that's a 130. Now, should I? No, I'll carry on with this, but that would be worth, because a 130, that is going to be like massive. So you could actually get a level 100, level 120, level 130 would be superb. And breed them, train them up. A very powerful creature indeed. Well, in that city area, at the present time, there's no spawns in there whatsoever, but that will change. I used it as a bit of an experimentation area. Placing stuff down within the editor and then removing them before any updates, but we've got the beach here and a footpath down to the beach. One or two, well, we've got a couple of creatures there. Yeah, a turtle. I'm not sure what that one was. Further back nearer to the water, there was another creature wandering about in the trees. Yeah, it's the idea of the area. I was going to build structures in there. Have like going to try and put sort of like a modern city area. I thought I'd leave it to the people to do their own sort of designs. They might want to have medieval or, you know, whatever. But I just think it's a bit of a wasted area because it's a very large area. Closer to the obelisk, though, it's not really altered. So if you've got anything built around there, then hopefully nobody's built anywhere else because it's going to be affected for sure. And talking of experimentation, I was using the simple spawner mod, and there's one or two things that I could get to work in there that I haven't been. I'm by no means an expert at this sort of thing. I'm just ad hocing it and seeing what I can get to work and what's what, so forth. So, but there were some interesting features with the simple spawner mod, and one or two things that I would have liked to put in the game. So I may be doing a series that includes that. But we're into the actual area. And it's massive, and this was going to be a city. I mean, to be honest, a quarter of this would have been enough for a city, but no, we'll have a wander about, see the resources and the features of the area. But I do have to say that it's been an excellent area for doing testing and so forth within the editor. Yeah, as I say, it is massive area just to be laid waste, and the area behind Eve at that other end is the main area that's been altered. The area we're heading into is not so much been altered, because this is likely, you know, where the obelisk is, where people may have built. That's my logic anyway. But we'll have a look and see what we do have. We certainly have metal. I know there's crystal about up here. Quite a bit of stone actually that's spread about, and we've got some bits of wood, and that is not a tremendous amount of wood. There's some fibre about. What else have we got up here? Obviously the obelisk itself, which I'm likely to move because I want to put them in the areas where, because I want the bosses, I really do want the bosses, and I'm going to be doing a lot of experimentation. I've already sort of played around with it. Oh, we have the midday music. But I do want the bosses. We can't do the tech cave. I mean, I doubt I'll be able to do that. Yeah, you need to go to the island to do that. That's super. I'll play that as a mini game. I just love that tech cave on the island. Highly recommend you get yourself into a position where you can just do that. It's a game within a game, guys. I love it. The atmosphere is superb. Anyway, more on that in the future. Now, the frustrating thing about this is you come to the obelisk here. You can transfer to other clusters, and you see, have a look here. But the frustrating thing about this is not actually being able to do the bosses at the moment. I've tested it, but I haven't got. I'm going to get. Oh, I think I can get there with the bosses anyway. We'll see. That's ongoing. Yeah, it's good to be able to go around and get the trophies and be able to use them on the map that you collected them on. But you can transfer them to other maps using mods or codes. But as I say, this end can still be used as like building structures, like if you wanted to do a medieval area, a futuristic area, and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's still possible, just a reduced size of area. There's some oil rocks about. I've got some element dust within these lighting units, which are harvestable. Yeah, through there we've got the river. We've also got gems, and there's another potential base location, water there through there. We'll take a look at that. We're going to go down this end, and we're going to walk up the edge here, see what we have as far as resource is concerned. I've decided I'm going to put this video up as the city, but then at the end of all this, I think maybe it'll be episode 46. I'm going to do another recording as it is at the present time, because there may be some other alterations that I might need to do, especially with it, because there are going to be spawns and there's going to be other things that I'm going to be highlighting, so that's yet to be done. I will hasten to add, I'm very pleased with the way that's gone. See that in the future. We'll wander up and wander through. Looks like we're going to get some rain. Yeah, it's another thing I've got to do. I've got quite a lot of crap, basically, that's within the file size of the upload, and I'm going to have to do a big major clean out on that sort of thing, and could probably reduce a fair bit actually. I've still got stuff in I'm not going to use, but then again that'll be replaced by other stuff in the future that I will be using. I want to add more stuff in. I want to get in the blender and see if I can bring some more bits and pieces in from that I create myself. Yes, and by the end of this year I'll have a lot of time, more of that in the future. But it's about from this point on, I think. Let's have a look back. Oh yeah, probably from about here, but it's been altered dramatically, so that's just a rough idea, a rough guess. Well, I'm not going to say too much more than that. If you want to go and have a look, and then you'll see the difference. But there will be a video at the end of this series just to see the difference. And if that video is already up, I should say if this is in the future, there will be an end screen thingamajigamy at the end of the video, so you can go and have a look through there, see what the difference is. So I wanted to walk or get Eve to walk the length of this, just to give you the scale of this thing. And we're over halfway, I believe. And as I say, we've got resource all the way around on the other side of these ridges here, on the top and so forth. Yeah, well, we'll have a look about. Yeah, a good place to come with a Anklo and a Doedicurus, and although the area is altered, well, you can still do that from, there's going to be a lot more resources. A lot of this resources then is still going to be here, but there's going to be one or two extra things or scenarios that are going to be placed within this area. We're coming up towards the end of this, what I would have called the city area. Yeah, that's taken quite a bit of time to walk through that distance there. And we've got some more unique areas on the other side of that ridge to our front left there. Yes, and beyond. Now, once an area I did have this all gated off. In fact, all the entrances were gated off. Using a mod actually called Mr. Radtools Incorporated, or Inc. In fact, I think I've still got a gate to remove because I've buried it basically here. Anyway, I ain't going to go on too much, that'll spoil the surprise, won't it? Yeah. And go up here, over the ridge, over the top. Yes, up there we have some unique resource. But we'll go this way. I was going to go down towards the beach, but we'll go and have a look at a little field area up here. Oh, I've left the wall there, have I? Is that the wall up there? Yeah. Okay, that might need removing or adding to, one or the other. That's it. I quite like that actually. Yeah. I sure thought I'd removed that. Gosh, it's been a while since I've been on this section. Now we've got Sav-root, I believe. That's it. And collect some of this. Put the UI on so we can see what we're getting. So we're getting quite a bit from the plants. There we go. And then we got some rock carrot here, fields of them. That's it. And click that up. Oh, few bits. It's actually working now because there was a point because it's normal fibre and berries here. So yeah, you come up here with a Bronto. My goodness me, you'd get everything. What else have we got up here? More. More Sav-root, I think. More rock carrots. Yeah, we're getting everything here. More fibre. And some long grass and long grass seed. Now, this wasn't working. Oh, I had this wrong. And I realised what I'd done wrong. Oh, we'll wander over to the... oh, we've got an energy up there. That's the size of that thing. Look, that area. Yeah, that is so different now. Yeah. Continue on up here. Yeah, definitely need a few more rocks and maybe some other resource on the top here, around here. We'll look down there, we've not got no rain and mist. Right, so continue on. Up the peak, I think. We can get up there. We got to watch out for any spawns, any nasty spawns that might be about. Well, I wonder what view we have from here. Metal here. Which metal? Is that crystal or obsidian? There's the oh, we've got crystal and metal down there. Obsidian up here. We're going to add a few more resources down on that section. There's definitely some more spawns. Not much up here at all. I'm going to have to check to see if some of these spawns are actually working or not. I've had one or two that just didn't respond, and then there's the others that do. Okay, so I've had a total disaster. I've got this video more or less done, but I decided to do a bit of a clean up. Yes, I had a lot of files that were dead files basically, and started cleaning those up. Then I lost internet access for almost a month due to an upgrade that I needed to have done, and it all went basically boobs up. Yeah, so I continued on and just altered files and stuff like that and cleaned them up, but I couldn't do an update until I got my internet access back. Yes, and if that was not enough, I'd actually deleted a critical file, a blueprint that controls basically the textures of all textures on the map, including the caves, the Upperworld, the Underworld, yes, basically everything. And I've had to retexture everything with a different blueprint, which is a pain. Going to take weeks. Okay, suffice to say that I've managed to be able to retexture everything and back to more or less where I was. This recording is still of the old texturing, but I've got it more or less similar, very similar indeed. I've also, as I say, I've altered the city area, which I really am pleased with, and even the retexturing, I've done quite well with that. There's a lot to do, get things right as rain again. Yes, in fact, the next 7 videos that I've done are going to be of this old texturing scenario. But as far as spawns and you know, resources and so forth, they'll all be roughly the same. But there will be changes made throughout in the future, and some of the alterations are much better than what we did have, or what we have here, basically. But that'll all come in the future. It's all part of the development of the map, the Sanctuary Ark. At the time of me recording this voiceover, basically, I have experimented with the obelisks. I did have all three of them in different places. But I'm now back to the one obelisk. That's now a blue obelisk, and all this area has all been altered, which will be all evident as the videos come along and as the development comes along. Yeah, as far as those obelisks are concerned, I didn't get the blueprints quite right. It would go down to the countdown, and then nothing would happen. So I didn't get something quite right. So what I thought, scrap that idea. I was spending way too much time on it. I may go back to that in the future. But suffice to say, you can transfer between the arcs, doing a series with the Sanctuary Ark and the Island Ark to be able to do those bosses, and especially the Tech Cave, which I absolutely love. I do like the Isle. It's my favourite map of them all, is the Island Ark, the original Island Ark. Back to this one now, and we've got this area here. Interesting orbital drop over there. But anyhow, we're going to come up here. I've altered this area completely. Why I put this video up? Because it's part of the development of it, you know, see what's what and see the differences, and you know, whether you think it's better or not. But this area was a bit of a waste, so we've got a few more things going on, and I have experimented with the server version, the Webbles, and we've used the a simple spawner to add 1 or 2 things that I've not been able to get into, because like, I'm a bit of a numpty when it comes to certain things. So, but that's worked, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm going to do a series with the simple spawner and how to utilise that with this map, and do it so that you know, if you choose to, you can follow it along and get these extra things in, which will enhance the game massively. But just in case you choose not to use the simple spawn to get the extras in, I want to make it so it's still worth playing without. Yes, with the self-inflicted problems that I've created for myself, I don't think there's many people that would have actually continued on. But I'm dedicated to Ark Survival Evolved, yes. Ark Ascendant is still a little bit, yeah, I'm not sure about that, and I'm not going to criticise it because I don't really play it that much now. Well, I will say there were so many good things about Ark Ascendant, the map and the way, you know, the mini-map and everything and all the extras. It should have just been an upgrade for the Ark Survival Evolved, and yeah, I know that they have to make money and this, that and the other, but I think they've gone about it the wrong way and they've alienated and split the thing up. But there you go, that's the way it works nowadays. A lot of gaming. It's going a bit downhill in my opinion, but there you go. But we'll see what the future holds for both Ark Survival Evolved, ASC, and Ark Survival Ascended, ASA. Well, there's one thing, I've got plenty of ideas with this Ark Sanctuary map, but whether I'll be able to include everything remains to be seen. Now, one thing I've found that's quite good with this Ark Survival Evolved at the present time is that it's quite stable. There's no updates and stuff that keep coming in and changing things, but that might change soon because they're on about putting in a new map, so that may affect the game with an update, which is going to be a little nerve-wracking to say the least. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. Back to this map now, and having a look around. We've got oil and rock and stone and gems and everything in this area. Organic polymer down there, a waterway. Yeah, there should be a circle or two about here. What we got down here? Let's have a look. There's rare flowers, mushrooms, biotoxin, fibre. We'll have a little look in the water. I think we should have some fish in here. As well, we've got the fish. Okay. And polymer, organic polymer. Doesn't appear to be a Sarco here as yet, but they do spawn in. Yeah, so what should do, we got over the, oh, there's a Sarco, I believe. Oh, there's 2. Yep, so they're further out the way. Let's have a look at the Psycho 20. Yes, one of the things I will be doing is increasing the spawns from time to time. It's probably best to do destroy wild dinos after I've added new spawns. Right, what we've got here? Stone, red gems and crystal. Let's try it with the pick. Yep, similar. We got red gems again, crystal. All red gems at the moment, and crystal and stone. We got here. I've got to chest these because some of these weren't harvestable at one point, but I've altered that back as it should be. Now if I remember right, there is some spawns that come in here, and they sometimes become human NPC. Oh, there they are. Look, there's a human NPC down there. Uh-oh. Right. Let's wave, see if we can get them up. Oh, there's always one that gets you. Every time. Well, we've pacified them. Hello, what's happening here? Let's have a wander about. Oh. Alright, it's going to upset the others. But, yeah. There we go. Oh, I've been it. Oh no, we've got to get them quickly because we might go down. No, we're alright. Tranked there. Got tranked again. And what's up with you? Goodness me. Alright, Sarko is having a go as well. Might do us a favour. Music stopped, so it looks like we've taken care of those, but we've still got to stay a little vigilant. That's nice place to have a base down there. Oh, we've got one anyway. Let's go and have a look. That's it. I'll wander over to this base that we built early on in the game. It's not used much, but we do drop one or two bits off here. We've got a, I believe we've got a teleport here as well. Look around, just in case we've got some of those human NPCs. We'll go and have a look at our little base here, and see what we have. Yeah, it's basically abandoned. Alright. We've got bit of an experiment where I've used the OzoCraft mod with this building here, and the we've got one or two extras. Let's have a look. Right, there's a mod I'm going to be removing because I don't use it. Oh, we've got some oh well, we dropped some of this off then, and just to relieve the weight a bit, and we can always come back and teleport some of this stuff back. Yeah, let's get this back to the North Pyramid, where our main base is at the moment. It's the North Pyramid, access to the Underworld. And what we've got in here, ooh, we've got quite a few odds and ends, a few blueprints. We'll drop these off because this is what we want for relieving our weight, basically. That's what this is here for, and left the base here as such, just in case in the future do something. We've got quite a few blueprints here, as well as some Ascendant stuff. What we got here? Got some sulfur. Yeah, it's got a few bits and pieces here. Yeah, sorted. Well, we'll have a wander around on the outside here. The human NPCs have gone. It's the base. We've got one or two areas where we've got one or two bits like that about now. Right, if I remember right, I did have a little bit of a problem here with floating foliage. I'm not sure if I've sorted that yet or not. Yeah, because there was a bit of an anomaly I had where in the editor there was a certain thing that was there, and in the game it wasn't, so I don't know what was going on. There's one or two little anomalies creeping in, but I think I've sorted that now. What we got there? Yeah, some of these trees I think I'm going to alter. There's a lot of experimentation with certain trees, foliage, spawns. Sometimes I think, nah, that's not right in this area. and then I alter things. But we got Thrisno 25. They're all quite low level at the moment, but then again, when you do a destroy wild dino, sometimes it does reset, and you can get a lot lower creatures to start with until you start. I mean, the best way to get higher creatures is to kill them, and then they respawn in sometimes higher, but that's not always the case, but that's generally what happens. Or if they get taken out by another creature, they sometimes spawn back at a higher level. Eventually you get your higher levels, depending on how active you are. Now this is an area, oh, okay, have we got any floating foliage here? Doesn't appear to be. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, I may need to add a few more spawns. Let's have a look up here. I've altered this area a bit, I believe, anyhow. Let's have a look. Yeah, it seems rather barren. Oh no, there's a Lystrosaurus there. Again, very low level. Got some humans down there by the looks of it. Let's go up this way. Try not to get involved with those. I just want to have a look around. I'm pretty sure I've added a few more resources in this area. Let's have a look down here. Yeah, we've almost come back to the beach that we started here on. There's the city area, which is, to be honest, you still have this city area, I guess, on this end of the, yeah, there's some humans there on that beach area there. Yeah, we'll try and avoid any contact with the human NPCs. Superb, have that and everything. Okay, we should get some crystal here. We're not getting any. Getting far, we've got one crystal. You can pick up by hand. I think we get chitin from here. We should put some, yeah, chitin and sand and clay. Yeah, there's some spawns that I need to put in here. Some ants. Because they're anthills, basically. So we'll be putting some of them in this area somewhere, so make it a little bit harder. Well, that's more or less it. I think we've been around the what would have been the city area, but as I say, oh no, what we got here? Oh gosh, right, let's take these out. That is running off. Another one. Oh, now we've got all rid of those nuisances. Yes. Gosh. Well, we're more or less done, I think. We've, as I say, had a look around the old area. The map has been updated now as well, the mini map. So there's been an update or two since this recording. Yeah, I think what I'll do after the before I do the underworld and the cave systems and everything else, I'll probably do a flyby just to have a look at all the differences with the textures and so forth in the future. Well, things have not gone quite to plan as far as the videos and the actual update of the game, but well, we'll see what happens and how things develop. So if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Oh yes. Yes indeed.